21 years ago, my partner and I started our own private equity firm, and we now have 44 people, 3 offices. And I don't think we had any guiding principles to start, and nor do I think we have any guiding principles today. And we both agree that we're both bad managers. That we absolutely agree with. But we also agree that what we've ended up with is a group of people and a culture that works because we hire the right people. And if you hire the right people, and by that I mean, for us at least, it's people that are self-motivated, self-starters, interested, engaged, smart young people. They don't need a lot of management, and we're very low on management skills. So if someone needs to be managed, they just will not do well at Pomona. And so the turnover that we have is a result of that. So the hard part is, it's not that we always get it right, and it's not that, we haven't been wrong on certain people, but if we get the right people in place, then we have to manage a lot less. Having said that, once the people are in place, we have a very open culture, very communicative. People know what's expected of them. Our doors are always open. We sit and eat lunch with everybody. It's not hierarchical. It's not partners there, associates there. Don't talk to them. We have all investment decisions are made with the entire investment team, although theoretically the only people that really vote are the partners, but it doesn't act like that. It's everybody's opinion in the room is taken, starting from the most junior level people. So it's a very open culture, okay? So we want people to learn by experience and by sitting around people that have been there a lot longer than they have, and so a lot of it is, learning by example. We also have learned to be more flexible, which is something that we've learned over time. I think we used to be a little bit more of the opinion that people needed to be in the office to work. We've now actually gotten a lot more flexible about that. So we have certain partners that are a couple days in the office, a couple days out of the office, and that's, I know that sounds so old-fashioned, but for us that was a hard thing. We really spent a lot of time together making decisions as a small business, and if someone is not there, it's just not the same. You just don't get the same dynamic. My partner and I, who started the business, my husband laughs. He calls up, and whenever he calls up, I'm in a meeting, which generally means that Michael and I are making some decision about the business in some way. So communication is important, being open, being flexible. What other thoughts about management style? We just, every once in a while we're like, we got to manage. So we now have, we send our associates to our international offices. That's a new thing that we've just started. We decided that it would be easier for us to integrate the process if we had people going to other offices for a year or so, and then they come back, and then we can do international deals more easily. Or it might be a way for us to keep people longer, So because it's a competitive market, and in order for us to, if we find people that we really like and that are really smart, we need to make it interesting for them. So we had our first associate go to London for a year, and he's about to come back, and I said, "Okay, you're coming back, Bobby, and by the way, you were the test case. You're the beginning of the program. Write me a report and tell me, sort of what we should do better and how we should think about it." And he was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah." So we're sending our next intern now to our Hong Kong office, and we'll see how that works. So part of it is, being a small business allows us in some ways to kind of learn as we go. And I think for at least my partner and I, we've created a culture that we're happy with, and that certain people are happy with, and the ones that aren't leave.